All right, guys, if you're tuning in, this is Rick, Euro Boutique. This is our channel. We're working on a car today. So this particular car is a Kia Niro. This is the hybrid version. So we didn't get the top of the line model because we wanted maximum MPG, right? So with the Niro, this particular car has a 16-inch wheels. It's a 2024. It's a nice little ride, great gas mileage. It's a hybrid electric. But what we didn't know was these cars, they come with these halogen bulbs behind these projectors. And they're just horrible in terms of light output. So we're just trying to improve that light output as simply as possible. Okay, quick overview of what we're trying to do. This is the halogen factory bulbs that come standard. They're very yellow, very dim, not very sightly. And then here is the LED bulbs after we upgraded the headlights with a much better light output. For comparison, here are the factory LED headlights that come on the top of the line model. Now, our original game plan was we were just going to pull these headlights out. It was pretty easy to pull them out. Pull it out, swap it with the dual LED versions that come on the top of the line model. But then we found out that the harness is not the same. It requires some programming. It's just too much work for upgraded LED lights. So we're looking for other options that are plug and play, and these are what we found works. All right, so on the garage floor, we got some stuff here I'll show you. So this one, number one, this is a factory bulb. This is a Sylvania halogen bulb that comes on the car. This is the 9005, okay? We first wanted to use a xenon kit, so we picked up an HID kit. This is from this company. The HID kits back in the day had very light output, very bright output, I mean. This is the 9005 bulb. It's got the harness. It's got the ballast. That's what this thing is right here. Very bright light. And I'll show you a picture of it in a second. But the problem is this whole setup doesn't really fit in the housing because it's really tight in there. So we can't use this setup. That's a factory bulb. This is side by side. This is the 9005 HID version. And then we found this company here that makes these LED bulbs. You know, there's a lot of companies on Amazon selling these bulbs. We thought we'd give it a shot. This particular one we picked because it's got a very similar footprint to the factory bulb. We don't want a huge bulb because if you get a huge bulb, I'll show you why in a second, it won't fit. But this one has a heatsink built into it. It's fanless. It's very simple. It's a direct plug and play, or at least we hope it is. So there you can see them side by side. Size-wise, they're about the same. Hopefully the output's a little bit better. They even provide a nice set of little gloves. But those are the two bulbs. So we're gonna try to put these bulbs in today. Here's a quick snapshot of the Xenon HID 9005 bulb. We really wanted to use these, but they just don't fit. So sadly, we'll have to try the LEDs. A neat trick to access the fender well a little easier is to jack the car up and turn the wheel away from the car, like shown here. So we're working on the left side, so we turn the wheel to the right. Okay, so to help you guys out, tell you exactly how many clips you need to take out. We counted 6 clips, I believe. That's how many we took out. So I'm gonna show you right now. These are the only ones you need to take out. You do not need to take out the fender liner. So let's put the light down here. So you got 1, 2, 3. Those are the 3 obvious ones. And then you got 4 right here on the top. And then 5 right here. And the last one's kind of hidden behind the tire is number 6 right back here. So those are the ones. You don't need to touch any of the ones behind the fender line. There's more back here, but you don't need to touch any of those. So we only removed 6 clips, and that allows you to bend the fender liners. All right, so we're up here by the car. We just kind of covered the tires because it's kind of dirty. These are the clips we pulled out of it. These plastic clips are super easy to remove. They're not like the Audi clips, the BMW clips we're used to because they're very tight. These are just little flathead, pops right out. So we pulled out enough of them inside the fender well, all along the side. And then we pulled out a couple here on the top. Not too many, just enough so we can bend this fender liner back. And you can see how it bends back so easily. So there's no need to even take it out. Just bend it back. We have an LED light in there so it's nice and bright. So what we're going for is this particular thing right here. That's the headlight assembly right there. And you see that little dust cap? So we're gonna remove that dust cap and that simply twists off, and I'll show you how. All right, so we're up here looking at the headlight assembly. easily reach up here, which is what we're gonna do. We're gonna twist it. I believe it's, let's see here. I think it's counterclockwise. Yeah, so that way, just slide it right out. So there's your dust cap. We'll set this aside, and then we'll take a peek in here. That's your factory bulb. The factory bulb twists out as well, so we're just gonna twist it. I'm gonna try to do this on camera, so let's see if we can do this. Twist this thing that way. Push it to the right. So you push it to the right. That's counterclockwise. And then once that's done, let's see if I can get the bulb out. I'm actually left-handed, so it should be easier. Maybe not. Okay, so the bulb is loose. I'm gonna have to use my right hand here, so we'll switch hands. Okay. Twist and just pull it out. There you go. There's a bulb. Pretty easy. Here's a bulb. We're just going to release this clip right here, and the bulb will pop out, and we'll show you what's to be done next. Okay, when we say plug and play, these are really plug and play. So there we have it lined up. Clip it in. That's it. Clipped in. Now we just maneuver the bulb without hitting anything. And maneuver it back into the headlight housing, just like the way we had it. There we go. It goes in. Mount it in there and twist it. So that's how the bulb fits. We're going to twist it back in, and then we'll test it out. All right, before we put the dust cap back on, I want to show you guys something cool. This is something I've only seen on Kia, and we've been working on cars for 20 years now. Take a look at this thing. It's got some sort of water absorption material caked in here, held in by these two Phillips screws. So this helps keep condensation and moisture out of the headlight by absorbing water. That's our guess. Never seen anything like this on any other headlight. So this is a nice little touch from Kia. Very beefy little piece. So we're gonna pop this thing back in and let's try out the lights. All right, lights installed both sides. You can see the result. Didn't change the cutoff or anything, so it's still nice and sharp. You can see it's not gonna blind any drivers. People always worry about that. But you can see clearly the light is quite a bit better compared to that old yellow light. So, in summary, we replaced the 9005 halogen with the LED bulb shown here, which is fanless, direct plug and play. Here's a light output comparison with the old versus the new, left and right. Here you can see the point of view from the driver's side. You can see which side is yellow and which side is white. Here, both bulbs have been replaced with the LED bulbs, ready for the nighttime test drive. Overall, I think I'm pretty happy with the bulbs. They cost under 50 bucks. They look great. I don't know how long it's going to last, but so far the quality looks pretty good and the fitment was spot on. So questions, let us know. Thank you. Bye-bye.